This is a phone interview with the filmer homie Justin. He does a lot of fucking things in the city. This is just a regular conversation. What we're gonna do is play the phone interview, and then we're gonna play. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna play the old interview and then the new interview, or whichever one if I can find it. But I'm glad the homie was on the podcast today, and I wish him the best while we're in the streets. Listen to Corridos. You feel me? I love y'all. Stay safe, stay positive. Keep your show 9 degrees. Don't let these punk motherfuckers discourage you. You
Well,
know?
I don't know. Well, what's I can say something, but it's not romantic. I
Oh yeah.
a lot
Just
of
be
people,
like,
a lot of people hate the break wall, but I love the break wall because if it wasn't for the break wall, this place would be like Manhattan Beach and OC and everywhere else, and there'd be surfing here and stuff. And none of us would be able to live within 5, 10 miles of here. So
word.
like one of the things I love is the break wall and the oily water because those are the things that make Long Beach where I can be a normal human being and live here. Like
That
I said,
is.
that's not romantic, but that's just something
Can I tell you
off the top of
something?
my head.
Can I tell you something? That was hella romantic, and let me tell you why. As one of the Long Beach Counts, which, by the way, you are Justin. You are also a Long Beach Count, by the way. How you be doing things and looking out for people, okay?
Oh, thanks,
Because
bro.
look, the OGs they was around in the they was already 16 to 20 years old in the late 60s, right?
Yeah,
They damn near go. It's only the counts now. The originals they go. It's only the people that can be accounted for. You feel me?
damn, they're lucky too. My grandpa was always obsessed with the '60s. It's his favorite time of life, and I've always been jealous. '60s sounds sick as fuck.
So funny. Fucking bro, that's so hilarious. But when you say stuff about the break wall, you say that it's not romantic. It is romantic. There's a duality to it, right? This goes
Yeah,
for the same thing with with like my page. People know that it's a community page. It's generally positive, but they know that it's ran by somebody that has a Long Beach hood je ne sais quoi, you know?
yeah,
So,
for sure.
but then you also have pages like Don't Move to Long Beach. You have pages like Long Beach Sucks, right? And I
Yeah,
go, I fucking hate this page. They're always showing the stupid shit in Long Beach, and that's not. Da, da. But then there's another part of me that goes, you know what? There's something up with this because when you post the meme, it's like remember when they were talking about something, and I said I need people to start commit more crime now, right? It's
oh yeah,
like
I do remember hearing something like that.
it's like these pages, they're kind of like the break wall. They keep things in, but they keep things out as well. So when I see pages like Long Beach Sucks or Long Beach Classic or something like that, post something that I don't necessarily agree with, at the same time, I'm saying, you know what? Somebody else is seeing this that wants to move to Long Beach and this changed their mind. This changed their mind.
Yeah,
So
I
you
see
know
what you're
what?
saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So it's all good. You know what?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm finna make a break wall pendant.
That'd be
That's
sick. Like I just say that because everybody that I've spoken to hates the break wall. And people always hate the break wall and the oily water and stuff. And I'm like, that's the only reason we're here right now.
yeah, that's true. Fucking
I don't know of any other beach city like this
no.
where
We
like I work a minimum wage job, bro, and I live on 3rd Street. There's nowhere else that's possible.
yeah, nowhere else, bro. Facts.
So like,
This shit like it has to do now. The thing what it is, the breakwall has to do with the port, also with the river, which is funny. The river used to before they landlocked it, it was a natural river. So the other thing that you're not taking into account is the river because the breakwall, it fucks up the circulation, but the river is bringing all the dirty
thank you.
water in.
Thank you. Wait, okay, go back a little bit. You said a river. Where's this river at?
L.A. River.
Okay.
It
Are you
pours
talking about
out.
like downtown?
Yeah, it
Like
pours
where
out
it comes
into
down?
Long Beach.
Yeah.
So the
It goes into the our water.
yes, so
Okay.
the city. That's why they're now talking about, or they were talking about taxing all the other cities that are connected to the thing. 'Cause they're like, we need
Oh,
to
because
clean it
we're
up.
dealing with all that dirty water.
Right.
Yeah.
When I went to the budget thing last year, not this year, I talked to Parks and Recreations. I think they're the ones that are over, like the beach and everything in the water.
Yeah.
The director was like, "It's never gonna be clean, essentially, because of the river, not really of the break wall. Well, both of them. See, the break wall keeps stuff in, and then
Yeah.
the river brings it in. And so the thing
Yeah.
is, there's this book by the Cunninghams called Port Town, right? And they talk about when the river was natural, when it would flood heavy, the route
Hmm.
would change. So sometimes it would go into, I think it said Marina Pacifica or Marina Del Rey. It used to
Oh
come out
wow.
over there, far as hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then sometimes it would go out into the Alamitos Bay or the Alamitos stuff that it was talking about. Or sometimes it would come into Long Beach. But now, because of the port, they landlocked it to us. So that's something that we're always going to deal with. So we have to, and the
Yeah, I
rivers,
never thought about that.
yeah, and the river's never going to change because let's say we say, okay, we're turning back to a natural river. Well, people's houses would get fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and then if it's like we get rid of the break wall, we can't because of the poor. And people always say this. They say, the fucking, the fucking government will never let that happen due to the poor war infrastructure. Fucking invasion stuff like that. So, we have the second biggest port in all of the nation, I believe.
Hmm.
We,
Damn.
yeah, bro, like, there's this, there's been this big debate on Instagram about California blacks versus the rest of the blacks in the country because there was this kid that got killed out in Compton over the weekend, and some LA personality, you know, instead of doing it like me, they put out a lie and say he got killed over a hat that the Hoovers wear. Come to find out that never happened. And
Oh wow.
so it started this whole beef between like black people in and outside of California. But the thing is that when you're looking at it, like, we're the first ones that said fuck the police. We started the Black Panther movement, which started kids getting lunch at the parks and the WIC program. Uh, you know, we like, and then just as far as just Long Beach, like, we got the biggest port. We bring all this money in. The rest of the nation wouldn't even operate without California. We have like the GDP, like we have like GDP is like the like one of the six largest nations. We don't even need to be American. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it could be a country.
Yeah, like it could be a country. So I don't know what niggas is talking
Yeah.
about. Like, but it's just like this
Yeah.
thing to where like you are right. We do need the break wall because without the break wall, the water wouldn't be fucked up and prices would be higher. There would be like there was a big like the surf national shit used to be in Long Beach, but they
Yeah, like
changed that shit up.
when you look at old photographs from the 40s, 30s, 50s, you see the beaches just absolutely crowded. Uh, and there's like tons of people surfing, and there's pretty decent sized waves too. And surfing culture was like super big in that time before the break wall.
Yeah, do
Um,
you, do you know it's funny? We would probably have surf Nazis. We would
I mean,
most
but there'd be Long Beach if the break wall never existed. Long Beach would, like I said, it would be like Manhattan Beach. Like it would not be a place. None of us would be here.
or do you think that there would be surf crips? How we got crip and skateboarders. Do you think that we just would have held it down because the diversity still would have been there, right? Right? A little
Yeah,
bit.
for sure. I'm more referencing not more the whole Long Beach, but more like the
Economics.
the availability of it. Um, like I said, like Manhattan Beach. If I worked my same job now and I wanted to live in Manhattan Beach, I would be probably at most like 7, 8 miles from the beach, and I'd still be
You're
paying the
right.
same prices.
You're right.
Like like here, like people here like
There
work
wouldn't
regular
be any
jobs
skate
and they
crips
are pretty
because
poor,
the
and they want to live under 7th Street. Like they don't want to live any further than 7th Street, and they can.
right,
You
you
know,
know,
like
that
that's
should
like it's really like, and I can't like I'm not from California. Like I want to be next to the ocean. I love the ocean. I don't, and a good thing for me personally is I don't like to swim. Like I like to swim in pools and stuff, but I'm not a big like go in the ocean person. So like I don't mind that the water is gross because I never even really want to go in it. So for me personally, it's like doesn't bother me at all. But yeah, like I said, I just the break wall gets people always are saying bad shit about it and hating on it and seeing how it's terrible. And I'm like, to me, like it's made Long Beach into a whole different place.
yeah. Speaking of which, you see how I was talking about that kid that got killed over that non-existent hat over the weekend that started that whole beef
Up in
between
Compton.
between the
Yeah,
California blacks and the rest of the
yeah.
over this hat, right? And I'm just like, okay, there's because basically the whole thing is people be killing each other over hats out here, right? But I'm
Oh, for
like,
sure. Yeah.
yeah, and I'm just like, yeah, like in Long Beach there can only be a couple hats you're gonna get killed over. Really it's like that Indians chief hat, the Steelers hat, uh, the Raiders
Damn
hat.
Steelers for real.
Yeah, Steelers because Steelers is so in Long Beach, it seems like all the major gangs they either use Steelers or it doesn't matter if they're Asian, black or Mexican. The two major gangs they always use like this like those two. They're either Raiders or the Steelers.
Okay.
So
Okay.
so I think like and when it comes to Mexicans, I know that BP wears Steelers and Longos wears Raiders, right? I know that
Okay.
I know that the 20 Crips wear Steelers, and I know that the Insanes wear Raiders. And then within the Insanes, like the Raiders is like ICG. That's like the overall the Raiders had. But then you have after Insane Crip Gang, you have something called YFC. Now YFC is Young Foundation Crip. So they wear that New York hat, right? The little NY baseball one. That's
Oh,
that's
just
theirs.
the basic classic NY.
Just the basic classic NY. If you see somebody from Long Beach wearing an NY hat, they're most certainly from Insane, especially on the east side. They're from Insane, and they're from like this era clique, right? This era group. So there's Insane Crib Gang, which is like the OGs that started it, and then like in the '90s, 2000s, there was a new generation. They're like, we're the youngs. Like how people are like, what's up, young, right?
Yeah.
That started from them.
Okay.
And it permeated to now it's medical. Everybody be like, "What's up, my youngin?" Then after that, after the youngs, medically speaking, right? There were some new guys who was like, "Y'all the youngs, but we the babies." So that's how babies came about. So the babies were like the Indian chief shit, and then after the and now after the babies, every couple of years, somebody tries to start the infants, but it doesn't catch.
It's just not sticking
Yeah,
for
like
some reason.
well, like it sticks and clicks with like homies and shit. Like if there could be like a big, a little, a tiny, and then like an infant, and then after the infant or a baby, then it's infant, and then after the infant, it'll be like little big, little tiny, little infant, little da da da, and then it'll go tiny, tiny, tiny baby, tiny,
That's crazy, bro. It's just like a fucking putting a mirror against another mirror. It just fucking goes forever.
Bro, it just keeps going. So all of
That's
that to
hilarious.
say is like I would love to switch up the hat shit and just make it about Long Beach because my page is like you could bang Long Beach. We with the city bangers or with the all city. people, or with accounts that are like, I've been around, I know everybody, I don't need to bang anything, I just represent Long Beach.
Yeah.
Do you know who Tulane is?
Chilling?
Tulane, it's the university
No.
football team. Well, I was watching Tulane play Ole Miss.
Oh, Tulane, a college football team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah. I'm not
Th-
big on college football, but yeah,
Me
I've heard of them.
neither. But I was watching some shit and
I watch a lot of NFL.
oh, okay, okay.
But
So college, bro, I love college sports, especially basketball, because them boys play. You know what I'm saying?
dude, the defense in college basketball is absolutely elite.
Fucking crazy. Like you're like, bro, I don't know. Like you could
Full
definitely
court
tell.
presses for the
You
whole
could definitely
game.
tell. Okay, yeah, this shit not rigged.
No, yeah,
This shit real.
yeah,
These niggas need that ball. So
yeah.
I'm fucking looking at that, and I'm looking at like if you go on Google right now, just look up Tulane fucking Green Wave. I was like, you know what? I'm finna make that Tulane logo some Long Beach shit because it's already in the culture. You know, like taking somebody
Yeah.
else's shit, you see the fucking
Hmm.
assemblage, and you're like, yeah, we'll do. And it's literally like a green wave with like some fists ready to fight. And I'm like, bro, I'm finna make that into a chain. I'm finna start wearing fucking Tulane hats, all type of shit, because people gonna get it, nigga. It's the green wave, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Da da da.
Yeah.
Fucking, it just start doing that to the point to where it's like this is hat culture still, but it's not more safe, right? But it's more cultured. You know, like you could
It's
wear
more
that
of a
hat.
like it's like a blanket hat. Like it
Yeah, it's
cover like you could be anybody and wear the hat.
you could be
Like
just like that LB hat. Like LB, I knew that LB was LB when I was '09 going to Poly. And I remember the first
the L
time seeing a
the
fucking
LB hat,
LB hat. I remember the first time seeing it. I was at the
like the dirtbags hat,
uh
but kind of like the with the LB on the with the
just
yeah.
the Cal State LB, you know, the little
Hmm.
which was made by a local because I did my research. I had to look into his name, but
Oh, for real?
yes, somebody like a
Damn,
local artist, right? And you know,
that's
like
fucking sick.
that LB is like right up there with the Holy Cross when it comes to somebody from Long Beach. You feel me?
I
Like
love that. I love
that
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 LB.
shit is right up there. So that's
Yeah,
like, bro, think about any of the
it's
homies
hard.
when they talk about, oh, I'm finna make a clothing brand. What's the first thing that they do? Put the LB shit on there. You feel me? They don't even talk to Cal State, no nothing. They just throw it on there. So I'm looking at that and I'm going like, I'm like, oh, that's an LB hat. And the first time you see it when you a kid, cause you just coming into the world. You know what I'm saying? You out there by yourself, 8th, 9th grade. So you like, oh, that's an LB hat. That's hard. I'm not really knowing about Cal State like that because I'm a kid. So I'm like, what
Hmm.
team is that? You know what I'm saying? Then you find out, nigga, that's the college. And then what starts happening is you realize niggas is so Long Beach, they couldn't even sell hats out here. They had to go to the closest thing to anything and say, okay, this is the official shit. And the shit boomed. And the shit boomed. Everybody else, their official new era hat is an actual professional team. Our shit is a fucking school. It's just
That
just
that's pretty wild, actually.
just because like have you ever thought about that?
No, I didn't know any of this. Like I
Yeah, but
hadn't really thought about it, but I do. I love the Long Beach logo though.
yeah, think about
The
like you've definitely seen people wear LA hats in Long Beach. But the fact that
LA
like
hats. Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
but the fact that like okay,
All the time.
when you go to OC, them niggas don't got an orange hat. You know what I'm
True.
saying? They don't wear like
True.
they don't wear the Oreo O's. They don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like they just wear like the Angels hat. You know what I'm saying? Or they wear the Dodgers or just a LA hat. But
Professional.
But Long Beach is so Long Beach. Niggas is like, we don't rock with that shit.
Well, we
Sales
don't
is
have a
low.
team either.
Yeah, but literally, literally like
The Dirtbags.
think about how many people in LA County from different cities. You go to San Pedro, they definitely got the P Pirates hat. You know what I'm saying? But also too, niggas is still they could rock that P Pirates hat, but that LA hat is over that P Pirates hat. You feel me?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
it's still over that. That LA
hmm
hat ain't no hat just because of the pride that was here even before us. And then we adopted the shit and keeping the shit strong. But that's the same shit with the skate shit, whatever. So like, yeah, bro, just going back to what you were saying, like there's a lot of things that make Long Beach Long Beach. The break wall is one of them. The river is one of them. Diversity is one of them. And you're right. Like there would not be no skateboarder Crips because it would be like Manhattan Beach. The Crips wouldn't be able to live here. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So it'd be
Yeah,
just be some shit. Like I
because
was thinking about this though.
what's up for Manhattan Beach? Fucking Gardena, Compton, like that's 6 7 miles up the road from
Right.
Manhattan
That's
Beach.
the
You know,
only beach that people in
so it
LA
would
could
be
talk about. They'd be like,
it
we
would
got a
be just like
beach.
it would be just like that here. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, LA don't even got a beach. They're like, we got Manhattan Beach. I'm like, that's not y'all shit, gang. That is not y'all
hmm
shit, gang. Y'all cannot walk down there. Like the niggas that live downtown when they see my black ass, they be like, oh, okay, we'll do. But they not like when I go to Seal Beach, they be like, yo, this the back of my house. You can't be here. I'm like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? We'll do. So that is right. Also, too, we we also had See Disney here, almost.
Talking
So
about the aquarium.
no, there's a if you look on your phone right now, just type in See Disney Long Beach and it's gonna start showing you all of this solar punk shit where it's like big aquatic like it looks so beautiful really, honestly. But when you looking at the shit, they was finna redo all of basically all the downtown was finna turn into downtown Disney. And they still did it. They took the whole idea, took it to Japan. So if you still to look at it, instead of it being called the Queen Mary, they call it something else. But but it's
Oh
still there.
wow.
Yeah, but fucking if that happened, you know,
Yeah.
I could see it being like because you know Disney does have gangs. People do go to Disney, just not the regular Disney adults, but they have gangs that go to the park and like this is our part of the thing. They got jackets and all types of shit. So when I'm looking at
Yeah.
that, I'm going, damn, you know what? It would have been some. It would have been a because when I go out to Knott's Berry Farm or Disney out there, the people that live in Buena Park or whatever with them, they still go over there all the time. So there is still some hood shit going on and with them this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, God
Yeah.
damn it, we would have had the Disney Crips up here. That one would have happened. You feel me? Sometimes nigga, the
Yeah.
Disney Crips. Niggas like, hey, you
Yeah.
acting Mickey around here, nigga, get beat up. For real.
That's
But yeah, bro, there's like a lot of different. Do you know what I'm finna start doing? Oh, Long Beach County, I'm finna start writing stories about like what if stories. Like a piece of history, like what if this did happen? What
interesting. Like a think piece
yeah, what if
makes people think.
yeah, because I am a sociologist. I go to school for to study people in groups and I love history. And I know about local history. So I'm like, you know what if this shit did get built? What if this shit wasn't built? You know, what if this, what if that? You know,
Hmm.
it just start putting it in some shit like nigga some Marvel shit. Have niggas going crazy, bro. But literally, bro, that was poetic. Nigga, that was poetic. And this a whole motherfucking this a nigga, what? Yeah, we've been on the phone for at least a good, like I said, a little 20, cause that's a whole other podcast, nigga, tomorrow. You feel me? Just post that shit.
I'm
Just
down to do a real interview sometime.
yeah. Just but honestly, bro, like, do you
You know
watch
what's wild? I still to this day have never listened to the for other interview we did during COVID. I've
I
never
interviewed you
gone
on the
back and
Daily
listened.
Diddy?
Yeah, it was during COVID when everything shut down, but it was before George Floyd. So like
Yes.
it wasn't
Yes.
crazy yet. It was just like everyone was like it was like a really good vibe. Like everyone was just kind of
It was a
partying
good
and like
vibe, yeah.
it was like really good. Like everyone was just like, "Fuck, we don't work." What?
Oh,
Uh,
so nigga, already fucking got
but
you. Look, this what I'ma
but you
do.
interviewed me then, and I still to this day I don't even know if it exists, if the episode still exists. But yeah, I never listened to it.
I was like, I already interviewed this person, but we're gonna get a fucking we're gonna listen to the interview that we did and then we're gonna get a fucking update. So basically, I would like replay the interview, and then I would have like another 20 to 30 minutes with like, okay, this is what I'm doing now. Kind of how
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Maury would do. He would do a rewind and be like, "Here go the bitch right now," and sometimes she'd be like, "I'm still fucked up, but." But fucking yeah, bro, we could fucking I could look back, find it, and be like, yo, I'll play this part first. And then I'm pretty sure, bro, the interview with something like this got the homie Justin with me, and I'm pretty sure I said this. I said, Justin, tell the people who you are and what you do. You fucking
That
went to
that sounds accurate. That sounds accurate. I just remember I was releasing like new episodes of the Bixby Show at that time. So we're like talking about
Yes, we were talking about the
we're
Bixby,
talking
bro.
about the
You fucking
show.
told, bro. I remember now. We're talking about fucking
Because
Clay and
I was working on that.
Debo.
It's called um COVID Clay or some shit. Or Quarantine Clay. That's what it's called. The video. It's that's the one I was working on at the time. But yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah, bro, that shit funny. And then now, like, it's funny. I see Debo yesterday, but I didn't say anything because I was like, my
Downtown.
fucking yeah, downtown at the fucking beach. Yeah, yesterday was Sunday. That shit,
Mm.
bro. Beach weekend nights, Sunday night, cracking. This nigga
Downtown.
Debo down there, yeah, and he was having a good time. And you know how I know Debo having a good time? When
How?
when he's really having a good time, and you're gonna understand me when I say this. I see the homie
I'm
chatting it
sure
up.
I am.
He was chatting it up, full with through this and that, and he wasn't drunk. He wasn't
What do you
drunk.
mean? He
Like,
wasn't drunk?
no, he wasn't drunk. He was down there chatting it up, and I said, "Look at this nigga." And I said, because if Debo faded, there was a point in time where this motherfucker was at his old house, didn't want to be there. He had to get faded just to conversate with people and then kick the other half out. You know what I'm saying? He just
Yeah.
outside living life, minimal drink. I can see that he's just coherently having conversations. And I'm like, yo, that ass, this is some real shit. Debo don't gotta be fucking drunk. This is one of the fucking days where he like, nigga, I didn't even touch beer all day because I had so much fun. You feel me?
That's sick.
So when I see
That's
the nigga
sick.
in the shit, I was like, yeah, da da da. And it was already like 8 or I'm not saying he didn't go to the store after that, but up until that point, all day he was cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah, that's
like,
sick.
yeah. I'm like, nigga, Debo, you still around, nigga?
Oh
Because
yeah,
I don't.
he's downtown.
Okay, yeah. Bro. Like me personally, bro, I don't. Like after the shit with Rice and all that, I just start really just being like, you know what? I could say fucking I hate skateboarding because of these people that I grew up with and how much time that I spent with them and blame it on skateboarding. But I'm like, you know what? I done met so many cool ass motherfuckers. Like I just ran into this nigga Leo Martinez yesterday. He live a block down from me and shit. And I'm like, my girl, like, who is that? And I'm like, honestly, babe, I know so many niggas. I don't know, but I think the homie's a pro skater. Nigga, 2 hours later, he commented on my shit like, good to see you. I looked at his page and I said, yeah, bro, I used to kick it with this nigga when I was 25. The homie Ruben, which really I should just connect you with him because honestly, I don't need to be there. I just need him to start using this shit. But he has a fresh VX fucking
He's
2000.
trying to film.
He's trying to film. He got the fisheye. He just didn't have a memory card. So he got the memory card. That's why like he posted that little shit that I'ma send you. And he kind of
Wait
doing
for a
like,
VX.
bro, he got the VX 2000.
Yeah, the VX 2000 was still tape.
But it got the original SD in the back. It got that long Sony shit. Cause I had a VX 2000. Cause my mom she worked at the VA hospital, right? So one day I came home and there was three in the house. I grabbed one and ran out the
Yeah.
house. It didn't come back all day. Uh, the one that I grabbed was the wrong one. I wish I could go back in time because it's a 3CCD and it stands for crystals. One of the crystals was fucked up, so all of the footage came out purple. And for me, what I should have did was
Are you
just
talking about
fit.
the HVX?
I'm talking about the 3CCD.
What are you talking
V.
about the HVX?
I'm talking about the long one, not the little short one. I'm talking about that long daddy that got the nose on it.
The VX 2000. I owned VX 2000. I owned a 2100. I owned like 7 1000s.
Hold on, I'm gonna
I'm
show you which
a
one.
VX 2000 only takes mini DVDs unless like you mod it. If you go to the year 2010 and you walk up to someone and put a camera in their hand and tell them to film something, just any random person, like there's a very low chance they'll have any
Awkward.
they'll film it terribly. Nothing will be framed like at all. Like it'll
Oh,
be a
word.
complete mess. But now, like because of phones and people are
There's a
so many people are
literacy.
just filming. People film stuff every day on their phones all the time, just filming shit with their friends or just all over the place. So people know like basic, even if they don't even know that they know, just subconsciously, they learn framing and like they learn what 60 frames per second is and 30 frames per second because like they got it and they learn like 1080p and they learn all this stuff. They don't even know they're learning, but they are. So like
Quality, all that
basically,
shit.
yeah. So
Bro,
like a lot of
I got a
kids
fucking
have that.
Samsung fucking I got a Samsung shit that record just like a fucking iPhone. Better, right? It's the fucking
Hmm.
flip six, whoop de whoop, the shit flip like Kid Possible. If I go to the skate park right now and somebody say, who got a clip for me? And I'll get up and say, I got you, gang. A nigga go look at my Android phone. That films better. Or whoop de whoop, because there's only one line of, it's the Galaxy shit, it's the iPhone, the Androids. They look at this
Yeah,
shit
but
and go, no, I
it's
can't
also
do
about
that. Somebody has
it's
to
also
have a
about
fucking
continuity.
right. They're like,
Continuity too.
You know what?
Depends.
I need somebody with the iPhone, and like shout out to my
I
homie.
understand that. I think
Yeah,
that's valid.
me too. Like,
Yeah.
it the thing is like when I posted the shit about the AI, my phone had
Hmm.
like the one thing that the iPhone will do is that when the memory is like there's no memory left, it was like what my phone does when I don't have no memory, it'll stop chopping up the video. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care because I'm used to it. So when I'm telling my stories, like I posted this shit yesterday about the AI, somebody was like, "He's posting this from an Android, by the way," and I'm like, "How can you tell that it's an Android?" And it's because I know that
It's
it's
choppy.
filming. It's because that it's chopping because of my memory. And all I said was, "Yeah, I'm not a fucking," because there is one part of it which is like I'm not a fucking cattle like the rest of you, and my phone
That's just
works
an Android
great.
staple.
You know what
That's
I'm
just a
saying?
staple thing.
Like, yeah, it's like a staple, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? You are right. My shit's choppy, so let me delete all the shit off my phone.
But but to be fair, your video wasn't that video was choppy, but it wasn't Android choppy. It to me what I thought
It
when I
was
saw
skipping frames.
choppiness,
It was skipping frames.
yeah, but Android choppy is like very consistent. Like
Yeah,
the whole video will be like that. It was just like little parts where it snuck in. So
yeah.
like if so like it wasn't like the typical Android problem. It just happened to glitch and it just happened to be Android.